if you are not open to learn and to understand what the other operators in the hedge fund industry are going through, then you will never actually succeed in the hedge fund industry for the long term. Have you already seen hedge fund managers who have already collapsed from 500 million, 1 billion, 2 billion, 3 billion, all the way down to a few millions? I will tell you why. Because they haven't actually given the time or the attention to where the others in the hedge fund industry they are actually losing. Because of that, I will share a story right here. With a second generation hedge fund manager that I have already spoken with. He's running a hedge fund at 180 million. His father once managed it close to 1.2 billion. Here are two painful lessons on scaling up the fund he shared with me that you should steal before the end of the video. I mean, what I'm gonna show you right here is what the others they actually forcing you to pay for. I'm giving you right here for completely for free. I'm just sharing context that I'm actually facing in my own current business that I am running, which is Mina Growth. What we're doing is we actually scaling up hedge fund managers to over 1 billion that's the management and beyond. And those who actually has already scaled up to 1 billion, we're helping them to scale up from 1 billion to 5 billion and beyond that. How we are doing that is we actually operating and we're blogging into the fund a global sales operation instructors through our own done-for-you program that we're helping them to scale up aggressively, massively, and constantly. If you're looking to see if you are qualified and if you are managing over 10 million as the management, you can apply the link in the description below. See if you are qualified. If you are qualified, we will be committed for your own success. If you are not, we wish you all the luck from the first 15 minutes on the call. Now back to the video. So here is what you need to learn. If you're taking some notes, you will absolutely have more than the others. If you're taking some notes, you will absolutely have more than the others. And if you apply with raw execution of today's video, you will absolutely gain what you are looking to gain from your own limit lifetime. Now, let's get into it directly and let's get into the main thing right here. Legacy is fragile without structure. What that mean? I mean, that's interesting to hear it, but we need to understand what that means. His father built the fund from the scratch. Maybe that's exactly like yours, correct? Like your own fund. He just grinded all the way up from the scratch, from absolutely nothing to something. Correct? Maybe that's your own story too. And because of that, we need actually to learn and pay some attention of what I'm going to show you in today's video. Because if you just apply what I'm showing you in my own videos, and you will find the description below if you're looking to take a look on the others, you will absolutely understand the hedge fund industry way more better and way more sharper than any operator who has already been in the hedge fund industry for over 20 years or 30 years. Why? Because I am providing to you all the context of real hedge fund managers and of what they are actually going through. I mean, the ups, the downs, and the obstacles where they are actually losing and winning, all of what you need actually to understand, I have already provided to you. I have over 160 videos. In description below, you will find the others. More than that, back to the video. In bullshit, great. Real hustle, all hustle, but never documented a process. All right? Why is that? No investor relation playbook, no client segmentation. When he stepped back, the belief fell apart. You understand? So he has already built it from the scratch. Real hustle grinded all the way up, correct? But he wasn't documenting the process. He hasn't documented on, okay, this step, if we are facing X, we are facing Y, we will do X. Right? If X and Z in the place, we will do Y. You understand? He had no system on how he will scale up and how he will teach the others in his team on how they can also scale up. What that means? So everyone, he's hearing someone in his team member, so he's going into the same process of he's unaware of the fund. He need to make him aware of the fund, and in the end, he will be solution of aware of how the fund running. And this type of unawareness of his own system, it took him a lot of his own limited lifetime and a lot of wasted effort that he could actually skip it all if he has already documented the process, if he has already if he has already built like a playbook on the investor relation, if he has already segmented the clients through sales process or through lead generation process or through qualification process. You understand? So he had no system. It was more like portfolio management. And today you have already seen that many hedge fund managers, they're actually taking it like portfolio management. But you can't do that anymore. I mean, you can't scale up to 10 billion or 5 billion by being like portfolio manager anymore. Because today you are facing an AI who can actually beat you in the performance. I mean, I have already seen an AI today in the hedge fund industry who is generating 40% performance. I mean, that's more than what you have already generated, correct? So it's not about the performance anymore. It's about the systems that you have already built, who you are as a name. I mean, who is your own name? Who is your own brand? What you have already built, what you have already succeeded with, what's your own story, who is your own team, all right? And how big is your own brand? How big is your own name? How are you dominating the industry? How known are you? You understand? That's what they are actually buying today. And today, if you are not getting any, like, if you are not charging any management fee, that means you are actually playing it small. I mean, you can charge a management fee today, and you can charge on the performance too. You can charge 1-2% management fee, and you can charge 20% on the performance. Why you can do that? You can do that if you have already built your own name, build your own brand. You are known, because now they are not buying your own product, they are buying you. But you are charging no management fee today because no one actually know about you. You are invisible. I mean, when you are invisible, you will also barely get anything on the performance. Who would actually wear your money if you are invisible? You understand? So you need actually to consider about that, because that's what you need actually to think about it if you look into Scalab. So listen, number one, if conviction lives in person, not system, your scale is temporary. Why is the scale is temporary? Because when you will just step apart, or you will just step back, nothing will actually help them to scale up. I mean, you was a name, you was operators who understood the fund internally, and no one else can the fund as much as your own understanding, correct? So that is not scalable at all. Okay, what if you die? I mean, we're gonna die one day. I mean, you can't actually be here for forever. What if you die? Do you want to let the fund to go to the bankruptcy, or do you want to actually to let your own team or your own family to go into very complex compliance work after you have already passed away? Do you want to have that? I mean, that will never actually help you to scale up, and will never get you to have like rest in peace your own name after you have already died, correct? So watch performance does not guarantee continuity, correct? You need actually to have that in the mind. It does not guarantee continuity. The found 5 years in the top, no slide, capital shrank by 40% in 18 months. In 18 months, capital shrank by 14%. Can you understand that? But have you seen that? So the capital, it has already shrunk it by 14% in 18 months. Why is that? The son inherited the numbers, but not the relationships. You got it? You understand? You understand what is going on right here? So why it has already happened? Because he couldn't scale up the relationship. He couldn't scale up what his own dad he has already built. You understand? So you need to understand what you need actually to learn from this video, which is the next. Performance is rented. Trust in factors is on it. You understand? So performance is absolutely rented. If you are doing great today, that's great. But if you don't have any instructor that will help you for later on to keep scaling up, so how things will look for you. I mean, I haven't only seen this fund, but I have already seen other funds. They actually collapse from 3 billion, 5 billion, all the way down to few millions in that of the management. Not only that, but you will also start to face issues. I mean, real legal issues, if that's what it happened. Maybe you have already seen that before. I mean, other hedge fund managers, they're actually facing that constantly. Because if they see that, all right, the redemption right here, it was absolutely huge, you will absolutely be invited to the system to have some questions and answers. However, you need to be aware of that, okay? Don't do the same mistake as the others. They have already done it before, which it has already costed them not only their own passion, but their own wasted effort and their own limit lifetime, and they actually provide stress and panic attacks to their own family and to their own operators after they have already passed away. So you need to understand, if you want actually to take it seriously right here, to leave a legacy after you have already died or after you have already passed away, then build the instructors, build the system that will actually stay here for the long term. And even if you will pass away, whatever it will happen for you, it will stay, or it will continue to keep providing value for the long term. More than that, if you're looking to scale up the asset management to over 1 billion asset management and beyond, if you're looking to scale up from 1 billion to 5 billion, from 5 billion to 10 billion, if you're looking to understand how you can scale up in today's modern world, how you will have actually global sales operation instructor, how you will actually start to conquer other markets, not only the local markets, but you will conquer the MENA markets, Asia, Hong Kong, the US market, the European market. You will start to dominate the industry. How you will start to get like inbound interest, like from investors, LBS, family offices who are looking to invest into your own fund, who are looking actually to get your own attention. How you will also increase the revenue of your own fund by over 15 to 25% each year from the same existing clients. How you will actually do that, and how you will also close more investment commitments on the sales calls. How you will also present your own self in completely different way. How you will also find your own edge, your own unique selling points, the intro decks, the teaser document, everything. It will align with the investors' interest and with the LPS interest and their own morals and values in the investing thesis. If you're looking to understand how you can also build your own brand that will actually help you to not only scale up but to expand all of the areas that you're looking to expand with. If you're looking to understand how you can make that happen, and if you're looking to understand how you can also have a better sales skills and not only hold the frame on the sales calls with the investors and LBS, but to actually have a real genuine connection with the LBS and investors, to actually understand how you can actually gain the trust, gain the credibility without being like manipulative or without being like someone who is not you. If you're looking to understand that, and if you're looking to understand how you can actually negotiate the deals, how you can also close the invest commitments, how you will also present your own self with conviction, certainty, with the awareness levels that you are actually seeking to have in order to succeed in the hedge fund industry. More than that, the link in description below applies. See if you're qualified. If you are one, we'll make sure to help you out. If you are not, we'll make sure to wish you all the luck. More than that, it was Zia Tillo. Until next time, keep killing it, or someone else will take your own place from the hedge fund industry.